Okay, hello again. This is my third video. Welcome to my channel. I am Shayak Designs and I will show you an example of how to make a gradient mesh object in Illustrator. So just hold on a minute. I started to try and make the object before I press record, so I'm just gonna explain to you what I'm doing right now. So I have a reference image here of a cat because, you know, I like cats and I wanted to make a sticker of one. So I locked the object, so we can go to Object, Unlock All. So you see the object is here. It's in the Layers panel as well. We've got it right there. As you can see, that's layer 1. We can hide layer 2, or I guess, you know, just hide layer 1. And yeah, so we can go back to properties, click on this, object, lock, selection, click on that. And so you can't actually click on this object and do anything with it now. You can't move it, you can't affect it in any way, so that's cool. Now you can click on this, so this object is the one that I just created in order to start making the outline. So right now, what I have is the fill for the object, and what I need is the outline. So I just need to go here. This little button right here will switch it to stroke. So now I have the stroke. And this over here controls the thickness of the stroke. So it's at 1 point right now. We don't really need 2 points, so we'll just go back down to 0.75 or even lower than that. Let's go 0.75 just to be safe. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna finish the outline with a stroke, and then afterwards I will show you how to make the stroke a different color, and then we'll change it to the gradient mesh so that I can fill it in with a mesh color. It'll look pretty cool in a little bit, so I'll be right back. Alright, so now that I have the stroke completely done here, I'm not going to fill in these ones because I just want it to be a solid shape, although I might do that just in case, just to have these shapes on the inside. So for now I have the stroke here, and what I'm going to show you is how to make these smoother so it doesn't look like a 2-year-old drew them. Because no, you can't always get perfect strokes with the pen tool here. So what I'm going to do is select the shape, and now we're going to go here. That's the smooth tool. Sometimes I forget where it is because I'm just me. So we're gonna go here. Here, let's select one of these ones. So there's an edge right there, and it just smooths it out. So it's selected. And now we're gonna go around there, and it smooths it out. So see this edge here? It smooths it out. So we're gonna click off of this, move down here. See, it looks ragged over here as well. So there we go. Slowly doing its work, but it's affecting it. Alright, we go down here. I don't really think we need to focus much on that one because that one looks okay. Down here is another edge, so it smooths it out again. Go over here. There's a little bit of an edge. We can smooth that out too. That one looks fine. You don't really notice anything. Alright, so those are all smooth. You gotta check all around here. Okay, this one looks like it needs a little bit of work. There we go. Around here, there's a really wide arch. I don't really care. Yeah. Okay, so that's all smoothed out, and now I'll move on to the next thing, filling these out. So I will be right back again. Alright, so now that I have the stroke down on all of the shapes that I want, not going into too much detail over here because I don't really need to, we're going to change the stroke color. So to do that, I'm going to select this, then here's the stroke right here. We can also change it from here. So let's just use this one. So double click, and then it'll give you a panel where you have all of your colors here, ranging from like red, and then all the way back down here. So what I'm gonna do is probably change it to, we'll go with a black. I don't know. Change it to that, press OK, click off of it. And so see how it only changed to one part here? Okay, so what we're gonna do now we're gonna select the whole thing. It's gonna select this too, but this isn't included because it's a locked object and you can't interact with the locked object. So what I'm gonna do here is click these, click that, and it's done. It just does it. So, okay. So now we've got that. So what I'm gonna do now is unlock the object. So I went to Object, Unlock All, and it unlocked the photo that I used as a reference. I can now move it off to the side so that we have it sitting there. I turned down the opacity on this as well, so what we're going to do is look at the opacity panel here, click on it, and then drag it all the way up, and as you can see, it was a very dark black as well. So it looks pretty different from what I have. But yeah, so I'm going to lock that object now actually, because I think it's important to do that for me so I don't end up messing anything up. Alright, so we got that there. I'm going to click off of it, and we've got our object right here. So now what we're going to do is click on this. We won't interact with any of these yet, I'll leave those for after. We're going to click on this, click on here, and it changes it. So now I can go back again by pressing Ctrl Z. So I can click up here, let's say, and it'll create a path. See how it creates a path there? It's a little bit wonky. So Ctrl Z again, because I'm not really happy with it. I'm going to spend a few minutes here just trying to find like a path that I'm happy with, and then I'll come back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just work with this, what I have here. So I'm going to be quiet for a little bit here just to concentrate, and I might speed the video up just so that you can see a time lapse of what I do. So I'm just going to click on one of these points here, and I'm going to change its color on the side. Okay, that one doesn't work. Some of them work and then some of them don't, so that is my warning to you right now. Let's click on this one. Let's see what it does. Hey, look at that! That's pretty cool, hey? So that is an example of what you can get with the gradient mesh tool, is it does that. It looks almost like watercolors. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna click this here and go with an orange. Look at that! Look how cool that is, eh? Okay, so we'll click up here as well, or we could even click down here on the bottom of the tail. I'm gonna go for a little brighter orange. I don't really like that one too much. Maybe go for a yellow. Yeah, there we go. So look at the pattern or whatever the texture it creates. Look at that. So I'm gonna click off of this. I'm gonna press my V key, click off of it, and look at that, eh? It looks like watercolor on paper. It's so cool, but it does still show the shape within the boundary lines of the outline. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this shape off. Look at that, it's so awesome. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep playing around with this and be silent for a little bit and just let you guys chill. If I freak out a little bit, don't mind me. I'm just very excited about this, and it's very cool to see this, because it's like a new art form for me, and it's very exciting to figure this stuff out as I go along on my little graphic design journey. Oh, damn, that looks so cool. Alright, so we're gonna click on one of these points here. Change that. Okay, so some of them do work, some of them don't work, but I'm gonna change it up with a little bit of variety. I'm gonna change that color there too. Look at that, eh? That's so cool! And then when I put the shapes out on the inside as well, it'll look even better. Or I'm hoping it will. There's no promising, but you can hope for it. That is very cool. Alright, so I'm having a lot of fun with this. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would have fun with this as well. So I'm going to press V, click off of it. That looks so amazing. I don't want to do too much to this one because it looks really good so far. So I'm going to try and finish this off while not recording and let you guys see the finished result once I'm done with it. Okay, so as you can see, I've filled in some of the shapes that I had created, and although they look nice, I've gotta say I would rather see them blank than with color. I can't dig the color, man. It's just, nah. I don't think so. So I'm gonna delete some of these. Actually, you know what? Let's just turn them solid white. There we go. So that looks a bit better. But so far, it looks pretty good, I think. And I'd like to keep it this way, although smooth a few more things out. And then from here on out, I think I'm pretty much done with this one for now. I don't know about you guys, but it looks pretty good. Also, there's that one, which I created earlier. So we got that. Yeah, so that's our second one. And it looks pretty damn good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So that was me showing you guys the gradient mesh tool, and I hope you found it helpful with some of the exercises I gave and stuff like that. So honestly, I really like how these turned out, and if you guys ever try to do this, I hope that it turns out just as well as this, because I really like the result. The end result's beautiful, and I really want to do more of these, so you will see more of this with my other videos unless I do something different like a logo design. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you like my content so far, and if you want to see more, leave a like, subscribe, and I will be back with more content to show. Have a great one. Bye.